afternoon, I'm Jonathan Park. People who try to watch tomorrow's university boat race in Cambridgeshire will be fined £200 if they break the rules. The contest between Oxford and Cambridge normally takes place on the Thames, but this year, because of COVID, it's being held on the Great Ouse.
Despite the lockdown, the Swan Pub in Littleport is a hive of activity as BBC camera team set up to film what will be the finish line of the varsity boat race.
We'll be providing the site, we're doing some catering for them, and it's just great to have them around and have a busy place for a change after being shut for a few months.
The race has been held here just once before.
With Oxford nearest the camera.
War-ravaged London was no place for this race. Back then, 5,000 people gathered to watch. But not tomorrow. In the battle against COVID, organisers hope this remote stretch of water will remain crowd-free. Nearby roads will be closed. Those who travel here to watch face a £200 fine.
There'll be COVID marshals and the police. They will be stopped and most likely fined. A lot of people aren't pleased. They can't see why they can't come. But of course, we've got to keep safe.
The men and women's races will start here, just outside Ely, and then a straight run to Littleport, 3 miles away. Here, Riverside residents will have the best seats in the house.
We're hoping to be down there. Just down on the riverbank, and from there we can get a really good angle to the finishing.
You're going to see the sweat fly from their brows as they go by.
Last year's race was cancelled. This one hung in the balance. The race, the river, will have a different look. The pressure will be just as intense. Alex Dunlop, BBC Look East.
3 teenagers have been arrested following a crash in Essex which left a woman with life-threatening injuries. A Ford Fiesta ended up in a ditch in Cambridge just before 2 this morning. An 18-year-old woman who was a passenger remains in hospital. 2 boys aged 17 and an 18-year-old man who were in the car were arrested. On now to the deaths related to COVID announced today by the NHS. There were 4 at hospitals across the eastern region. Football now, and at one match this afternoon, I'm afraid to say Southend lost 2-0 at home to Carlisle, leaving them 5 points from safety at the foot of League 2. Well, the rest of the games were played yesterday, and with some of the goals is Sean Peel.
Wendy's beauty set Norwich on course for their 11th win in 12 games, but the leaders were denied at the death by a deflected equaliser 5 minutes into stoppage time. Norwich boss Daniel Farke described it as a sucker punch, but his side are 6 points clear at the peak. Elsewhere, Luton lost 2-0 at Derby. In League One, Peterborough were 1-0 winners at Fleetwood. The league's top gun, Johnson Clark-Harris, drilled home a free kick 3 minutes from time to leave Posh in second, just a point behind leaders Hull City. 2 goals in the first 11 minutes gave Ipswich a 2-1 win over Bristol Rovers. One a bizarre own goal in the first minute, the second struck by Alan Judge. Ryan Watson scored a vital goal for Northampton in their battle against the drop. Their relegation rivals all lost, but they beat Shrewsbury 1-0 to lift themselves 3 points clear of the dread zone. There's just no stopping Cambridge, and there's no stopping their striker Paul Mullin, who scored twice, the second from the spot, as the leaders beat the 10 men of Morecambe 2-1. Cambridge remained 2 points clear at the League 2 summit. Stevenage extended their unbeaten run to 11 games thanks to a 1-0 win at Oldham. Scott Cuthbert's goal lifts them into the top half of the table for the first time in 7 months. Elsewhere, Colchester at Bolton was goalless. Sean Peel, BBC Look East.
Well, the team's back in action on Monday. Well, let's get the latest weather now. Here's Elizabeth with Senior View.
Hello, good evening. A rather chilly, cloudy day today, so you can see from our Weather Watcher photo here from Water Beach in Cambridgeshire. A few bright spells at times. Tomorrow is looking like the best day of the Easter Bank holiday weekend in terms of sunshine and warmth. We'll see a change in wind direction. Now, overnight tonight, we'll keep those layers of cloud. It will stay dry. There'll be some clear spells developing as the wind turns more westerly through the night, so locally it's going to probably start to the day 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. With our now westerly wind, then tomorrow there'll be a lot more sunshine developing. We'll tend to keep that throughout the day. Top temperatures in the best of that sunshine, 14 or 15 degrees Celsius. The wind will pick up, turn a bit more northerly as we head through the afternoon again. Overnight on Sunday into Monday, there's a cold front sinking southwards, bringing with it some Arctic air, a blustery, very bitter northerly wind, and a chance of some wintry showers.
It's nice tomorrow. That's it. We're back tomorrow at 7:15. 6. Have a lovely Saturday night. Goodbye from all of us here.